We're good? All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another 50-50 video. This one, we'll be doing your guys' crazy football hot takes. We posted a story on Instagram. We told you guys to respond, and we got a lot of responses. And
so we're just going to react to them.
Yeah, basically. So
this is part one. We're going to do 2 parts.
Yep. Thank you guys for responding. And yeah, let's get right into it.
Esteval has a higher ceiling than Yamal.
No, I don't think so at all.
Me too.
Again, I rate Esteval so highly. I think he's actually disgusting, and I think his ceiling is super high. But Yamal is a different freak. Like I don't think we've seen a kid this young, this good, and maybe since Mbappe.
How old is Esteval? 18?
They're both around like the same age,
yeah.
But like I think Yamal's just so gross. The things Yamal's already done in his career.
Yeah.
And the level he's already performing at, and Esteval's just kind of coming through and performing very well. Don't get me wrong, but like he's not even a consistent starter at the Chelsea squad, and Lamine Yamal's at number 1 in Barca. Again, that's kind of right now, but I still think for the future, I think Lamine Yamal is so different that I can't see him having a higher ceiling. But Esteval's ceiling is very high, and I do rate him a lot.
No, yeah, I agree. Esteval, 18 years old, playing for Chelsea, doing decent in the league. I agree. But Lamine Yamal is literally just a different breed right now. Like he's number 1, Barca, top 10 probably in the world.
Probably.
When he's healthy, top 5 in the world.
Maybe.
So,
but
I mean, that's another discussion.
Yeah, but both young ballers,
yeah,
crazy features. But yeah, we'll see. I still think Yamal.
No, I agree with you. Yeah. Next one.
Best Spanish player of all time by the end of his career will be Pedri.
I can say 1,000% I do not agree with this.
I think Pedri is gross.
Amazing.
Again, top 10 players in the world, possibly.
Yeah.
Especially when he's healthy, but Spain is too cracked for him to be the best of all time.
Too cracked.
Who do you think is the best Spanish player of all time?
Iniesta.
I love Iniesta, you know. But like Iniesta, Xavi, Sergio Ramos, like
David Villa, Ramos.
David Villa.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, nah, Fernando Torres too. Wow.
Yeah.
But like this just I think he will be high, but I think that Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Ramos, like that's.
What do you think he needs to get to that level? Like a World Cup.
But again, at the end of the day, each time if he gets a World Cup, he gets a World Cup. He gets a World Cup. Lamine Yamal also gets a World Cup.
Yeah.
Lamine Yamal's younger than him, and Lamine Yamal's ceiling I think is higher.
You could say Lamine Yamal has the chance to be.
Yeah, that one I'd say. You know what?
Yeah,
fair play.
That's fair.
That's a fair play.
Yeah.
So if we change that name to Yamal, I'd be inclined to possibly believe it in the future. But
yeah.
Pedri, again, rate Pedri highly, but I can't see him passing that midfield 3.
Yep, 100%.
I can't.
So this one's more for Dawson, the Liverpool fan. Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, Kenny Dalglish, and Ian Rush clear Steven Gerrard in the hierarchy of Liverpool.
No. Hierarchy? No. Steven Gerrard is number 1 in terms of hierarchy. Again, Steven Gerrard came after half of those guys anyways, and he was number 1 in our hierarchy, so that's silly.
Why Stevie G number 1?
He's the best player we've ever had. He's the best at everything. He's the best Premier League midfielder ever. He's the best at everything. Like, I've never seen one man keep a team alive like that and drag them through things like Steven Gerrard. Like, Steven Gerrard, the teams that Steven Gerrard was in were not great, and he was still winning things. Yes, he didn't win a Premier League, but again, that Champions League alone, like everything that Steven Gerrard did, FA Cups.
That was the best.
From everything that he's done, and he's a Scouser, just everything. Like again, Kenny Dalglish, not Scouse. Ian Rush, not Scouse. Salah, not Scouse. Like, not Scouse. And yes, that has something to do with being in the hierarchy of Liverpool. If you're talking about who's a better footballer, you think this person's better, that's fine. But in terms of hierarchy at Liverpool Football Club, impossible. It is Steven Gerrard, number 1, by far, forever will be. Forever will be.
Yeah.
Have his tattoo on my leg, like forever will be.
Okay. Madrid performed better before Mbappe.
Yes.
Yeah, like
fact, yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily a hot take. I think just objectively they won a Champions League before he got there, and
yeah, it's not a hot take. They won everything before he got there.
Yeah, like, and they didn't win the league. So they didn't win the league, didn't win the Champions League, and they did win the Champions League before he got there. So like, yeah. In terms of performance based, who knows? I think Mbappe's
obviously like team performance.
But team performance, yeah, probably has gone up. But again, you have to remember,
he takes so much.
He takes so much attention.
Yeah.
So like again, they have to change the way they play a little bit. He kind of wants to play in that left channel a bit, where like Vinny kind of goes, where Benzema didn't really do that. And before that, they had Vinny and Rodrigo playing like the two up front, and they would kind of naturally go to their own space. So like it is, and have Jude coming through the middle, where it's like
Jude is
they just occupy similar spaces right now. So obviously, I think they perform worse. Will it work out? I think they're going to perform better. Like he's still not old, and he still has a few years there. So like, I think the things they can achieve is unbelievable. But in terms of right now, yes, they perform worse.
Yeah, that's a fact. I agree.
The term aesthetically pleasing is ruining football.
So, aesthetically pleasing, what does that mean?
I strongly agree, by the way. Like, the whole, like, magic of, like, football, like, oh, he's so good on the ball, he's so this, but, like, it's not necessarily effective. Like,
yeah,
people are starting to rate these footballers who are more aesthetically pleasing rather than who's better at football. Again, the only debate people have in Hazard Salah is Hazard's more aesthetically pleasing. Salah's just more effective and he's a better footballer.
Yeah.
Like, again, aesthetically pleasing. It's always putting these players in conversations that they shouldn't be in, and because they're so pretty to watch, yes, again, that's a luxury footballer. You love having those on your team, you love watching them, but it doesn't make them a better footballer than other people because they're nicer to look at. Mm-hmm. So I strongly agree with that, actually.
Me too. Yeah.
BBC clears MSN.
BBC, that scared me a little bit.
Yeah. I agree. And I think it depends on I think it depends on like where you come from, honestly, because this is my thing, right?
Okay.
MSN had a better peak.
Yep.
BBC were better overall.
Well, they just were longer. MSN was only 3 years, and
yeah, but MSN had the best season.
Yes, that's why I don't agree with the take. Because it depends on what you're valuing. Like, yeah, you're saying BBC is better than MSN. Well, they played together longer. They're going to win a bit more. Yeah, but like the peak of MSN when it was everyone's firing on all cylinders. That's the best. Like they were the best. They were better than at their both peaks. MSN was better, so I'd say that they were better. Did they win more? No, not necessarily. But they were together a shorter time. But like when Suarez came back from his ban and it was Suarez, Neymar. And Neymar was on smoke, and Messi was just Messi. Like it was. No, it was all. Yeah. That was unbelievable to watch. That was different gravy. That team at their peak is the best team I think I've ever watched with my eyes. Genuinely.
I just look at it from like a different standpoint. Like I think like I want to win. You know, I think
they did
want
do
to
that.
win, obviously, right? And they won more.
But they were together for a longer period of time.
They were together for a longer period of time, but 3 Champions Leagues in a row.
Yeah, nuts.
Amazing. They never won a treble.
Guess who did?
So Barca, but then after that was the one.
They were only together for 3 years, and Neymar left. So like, you can't compare them in terms because their sample size is so different. The question was who was better, not like which peak was better. And I think. But I'm going off who was better. Who was better when they were all firing on all cylinders because that's the best of the best. So that's what I'm going off of.
Okay.
Personally, so I would disagree. I'd say
I would agree.
MSN peak is.
I think BBC is better than MSN.
Freak.
Yeah. That's a good.
Sorry.
Keeping with that theme, Bale is top 3 of all time.
100% agree.
Shout out to my guy Jack.
100% agree.
I love you, Jack.
100% agree.
God no, he's a Welshman, so he always has to think a bit differently over there. But God no, Lord God no.
Do you have to explain?
No, he has to explain. That's just a funny one, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out Jack though.
Hazard is closer to Mahrez than he is to Salah.
That's a good take. Who made that take?
Skyler.
Shout out Skyler Gray. That's a phenomenal take. Wow, is that a good take?
Yeah.
Because Mahrez is phenomenal.
Amazing.
Oh my God. Aesthetically pleasing. One of the most aesthetically pleasing players I've ever seen in my life. Top 2 first touch I've ever seen in my entire life as well. Yeah. It's him and Burba for me. I don't know who's necessarily, but
that's crazy. Yeah.
No, him and Burba, the 2 best first touches I've ever seen in my life. A long time, yeah. But Mahrez again, so unbelievable at football, just like Hazard, unbelievable football. But Salah is a different level to them. Salah's in a different bracket of conversation than those 2. Yeah. Again, both phenomenal, all-time Premier League greats. But Salah.
I mean, you could say Salah. Level. You could say Salah's like. He's one of the best Premier League players of all time. Yeah. And then you add Hazard.
He's not. Like, that's unreal. Yeah. Yeah, great take. I think. A little bit of bias coming through, but
No, that was a good take though.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
That one might get some hate, but I don't care.
Nah,
By the end of his career, Vinny will surpass Neymar.
that's the hottest take. I think
That's the worst take I've ever fucking heard
that's
in
the
my
hottest
life.
take.
Here's why. Vinny fucking sucks, and that's the reason why. Like, that is actually so
I don't think Vinny sucks.
he sucks. I don't care. I don't care. I hate him. I actually hate him. No, people are gonna find out today that I'm a Vinny hater, and I'm making it known I'm a Vinny hater. Like, I actually am. But he's such an annoying little rat. Like, I don't like rats, and he's so annoying. He's just a whiny little baby. People say, oh, Neymar rolls around and dives, but he's not a whiny little bitch. Like, Vinny's actually just a whiny baby. Oh my God. I used to love Vinny, you know? When Vinny was at Flamengo, I probably have a Snapchat like thing from when I was in high school saying, this guy's gonna be the best, he's the next Neymar, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm pissed because I dislike him. Like, I actually hate everything he is. Yeah. You find out you're not winning the Ballon d'Or, you don't go to the ceremony. Everything about him is just so ratty and annoying. I know that's nothing about football ability, but there's nothing he can do that Neymar can't do, but there's millions of things that Neymar can do and has done that he won't be able to do.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Will Vinny have more trophies and maybe a better like career possibly? Possibly, yes.
Sorry, what was the question again?
Vinny's gonna surpass him.
Surpass
but
him?
like surpass him what? I don't know. But
Yeah.
if you're talking about like awards, trophies, careers, like if just looking at the two careers, possibly. But in terms of footballing ability,
Hell no.
and like just footballing ability,
No, bro.
oh my God,
That's not even a debate.
If Neymar wasn't in that Messi Ronaldo prime, he would have Ballon d'Ors.
Of course.
And no one would even fathom to say something as nonsense based as that. Like, that's fucking diabolical.
Okay.
That was
It is diabolical.
That was kicking cleats, right?
Yeah, it was kicking
Closer.
Yeah, so it was
Closer. Lazio closer. No,
diabolical.
never again. Never again.
I think
Love you, but never again.
I think that's a crazy take.
That's an
honestly.
insane take.
I think
That's
it's an
awful.
insane take. But I don't think Vinny's shit.
Shit.
I don't think he's shit.
Bro
plays for Real Madrid. What?
I actually seen Vinny when I was on my way here.
Where was he?
So Connor Bradley was driving, right?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Connor Bradley got out of his car, and then something fell in his pocket, and it was Vinny's bitch
Vinny?
ass. Yeah.
There we go.
Shut up, Connor Bradley. Wow.
Neuer is the best goalkeeper ever, and it's not even close.
I want to hear what you guys say because you think Buffon.
Buffon is my GOAT keeper.
Yeah.
Now again, looking at Neuer, like revolutionized the goalie, sweeper keeper on the ball. So again, I can understand what you're saying. I wouldn't even disagree with someone if they say that Neuer is the GOAT keeper.
Yeah.
But to say it's not even close, that's where I think it's a bit crazy. Like, because again, to me, growing up, I was watching Buffon. He was the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The best. And Buffon is my GOAT keeper. But again, like, I can understand where someone's coming to say Neuer, but to say it's clear is insane to me.
I think that is insane. I like Neuer though. I love Neuer. He did.
I'm not even mad if
game.
someone says Neuer's is better. Neuer is better, but like to say it's not close, that's where I think it's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
I could agree.
Who's your goalkeeper? Sorry.
Neuer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's who I grew
Okay.
up watching the most. So,
Yeah, fair enough.
Luka Modric is better than Xavi and Iniesta.
Man, the issue is
That's crazy.
The issue is it's the Ballon d'Or. It's that
Ballon d'Or.
That Modric Ballon d'Or
It's that Ballon d'Or.
makes people see him again. Modric,
Yeah.
what a footballer! What a footballer!
Amazing.
And he could be honestly table one. I think he's a table one footballer, table one midfielder. I do. But
Table one.
Table one. I think so.
Okay.
But Iniesta and Xavi, Iniesta especially. Oh my God, the things I watched Iniesta do, I never saw Modric do that. Like,
I've never seen Modric run past 10 people and then play a nice thread into it.
Modric was great. Modric was great. Don't get me wrong.
Beautiful, amazing.
Like, great footballer, table one footballer, a table one midfielder for me again. But better than Iniesta and Xavi, I think not even. I think no.
That's a diabolical take now when I think about it.
No, I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy.
Yeah, when I think about it, yeah.
Because, bro, I know a Modric hater. Like,
Yeah?
that's so rare to have a Modric hater, but I actually know a Modric hater.
Yeah.
Because he's a De Bruyne glazer.
Okay.
And people say that Modric is better than De Bruyne, and he gets so angry. And then he gets into these debates all the time, but, like, they're close debates. You know what I mean? Like, they actually, like it's a good argument.
There's a good debate there.
It's good arguments.
Really good debate there.
Iniesta and Xavi, again,
They're too great.
Different gravy.
Yeah.
Different gravy. Yeah, really different gravy. So no, I would strongly disagree with that because the way I see Iniesta is unbelievable. I've seen some crazy things about Iniesta in my day. Like, Iniesta's different. Again, Xavi as well, but I love Iniesta too much to even fathom that question.
100%. Yeah.
That's it? All right. That was part 1. Thanks for tuning in. You guys just wait for part 2.
Yep.
And appreciate you.
It's about to come right now.
Peace.
Later.